Yo, what is going on, guys? Andrew the Pro here, back again with another video, and today I've been inspired to make my first video on Pokemon Go. So while I was working out at the gym today, I happened to open up my Pokemon Go app for whatever reason. Maybe I'm a little obsessed with the game, who knows. I just, checked the app, and usually when I'm at the gym I don't open up Pokemon Go. But after I work out, whatever, it's at my local country club, maybe walk around a little bit, catch a couple Magikarps here and there, because the only Pokemon that show up at my local gym, my country club, are Magikarps, Digletts, sometimes Meowth and Pidgeys, and that's it. That's literally all of them. So today after I worked out, I opened it up, and believe it or not, there was actually an Alakazam silhouette at the bottom of my sightings. I freaked out. I ran up and down the street searching for this thing because Alakazam is possibly the rarest Pokemon in the game. Some people would say Dragonite is, but I've seen Dragonites in the wild. I've seen a lot of them at gyms, and it's really hard to find Abras. Those Psychic-type Pokemon are really rare. Abras run away the first time you fail catching them at the Pokeball. And yeah, Alakazam I've never seen before, so I would definitely say it's at least top 5 rarest Pokemon in the game right now. So my number one tip for catching these rare Pokemon is just keeping the app open. Even at your local spots, it may seem obvious, you have to have the app open to catch these Pokemon. But even at your local, your local places, your local gym, wherever you go, wherever your workplace is, even if there's nothing special there, there's a good chance that something will show up eventually. You don't know who's using an incense, who's using a lure nearby, whatever may cause rare Pokemon to show up. Number 2 is you have to know how to use your sightings, because I've definitely had times where I've seen rare Pokemon, but they've gotten away from me because I just didn't catch them in time. Apparently, the timer they have for showing up on your sightings, they last for about 5 minutes. So after that 5 minutes, wears off, new Pokemon appear in your sightings. So you have 5 minutes to catch that Alakazam that just appeared. When I saw it show up, I was freaking out. I knew I only had 5 minutes to catch this thing, and luckily I knew how to use sightings, and the current tracking system honestly isn't that good. It used to be the one where it showed 1 to 3 steps, 1 being the closest, 3 being the farthest away. And now it's sightings, which just shows the Pokemon in the grass, and the first one is the closest one on the list, the last one is the farthest one away. So it started off as the farthest one away, and I knew, alright, so I have to choose a random direction. So I ran up the street one way and it disappeared, so I'm like, alright, it has to be the other direction. Got closer and closer, and I eventually found it. It went up the list to the first one, and I caught it. Or well, no, I didn't catch it, but it showed up there, and it showed up on my radar. The third tip I have for you guys is to use lures and incense. Obviously, lures are going to attract Pokemon that you've never seen before, that aren't in your sightings, and they'll come to the lure, so as long as you're in that radius, you can use other people's lures and you can find those rare Pokemon. Incense also attract Pokemon. Usually they're in your sightings from my experience, but sometimes they can be other ones as well. So make sure you use both of those. And number 4, I don't know if this is true or not, but I've heard that the higher level you are, the more rare Pokemon you can find. This has actually been true for me because in the past few days, I'm level 21 right now. I know it's not the highest, but yesterday I saw a Machamp, which is really rare in my area. The day before that I saw Porygon, which I only thought you could hatch from eggs, and Hitmonchan, and the list goes on and on. I've seen a lot of rare Pokemon as I've leveled up. I'm not sure how true this is though, because if you're near someone who has who's level 30 and you're level 10, you're gonna see the same Pokemon as them, so that would mean that if you're with someone who's a high level, even if you're low level, you'll see rare Pokemon. So yeah, that's just someone's theory. I've heard this a lot. From my experience, it's kind of been true actually, so that could be a possibility. That's it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'm trying to make it short. I don't like those long recordings on YouTube. I'm just trying to get to the point. It's my first Pokemon Go video, like I said, and if you'd like to see more guides, let me know. Probably will come out with a guide on how to maximize your experience. Leave a comment below, letting me know what the rarest Pokemon you found is, what level you are, what CP it is, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.